So I'm going to begin by making the dough. First step is blooming the yeast. I add my water, my sugar. The sugar enables the yeast to grow, and then I add my dry active yeast. Now, if you are using instant yeast, you do not need to bloom it. You can just add it straight to the flour. So I stir my mixture and leave it for 5 minutes. This is what it looks like. I add my already sifted flour into a bowl. Look in the description box down below to see the measurements for the ingredients. I add salt to the flour and then mix thoroughly. I make a well in the middle of the flour, add my olive oil and my yeast mixture and mix all together with a spoon. You can use a spatula or even your hands. We are going to be kneading right about now. If you do not have a stand mixer, you are going to be using your hands. Set your timer for 10 minutes. You need to knead your dough properly so that your pizza will have that nice chewy texture. To knead your dough, push down with your palm and bring in with your fingers. So you are going to be doing that for 10 minutes. After kneading the dough, put it back in the bowl and oil the bowl to prevent the dough from sticking to the bottom. Cover with a saran wrap or a kitchen towel and let it rise for an hour. An hour later and your dough has risen. Press it down to remove all the air from it and cover it again for another 45 minutes. Now it's time for the sauce. Blend your tomatoes and onions together. Blend your fresh garlic too if you have. I'm using garlic powder. Add honey. You can substitute with brown sugar or molasses. Then add your olive oil. Don't forget to add your salt like I almost did though. And then mix all together. Your sauce is ready. Now for the toppings. I'm using green peppers, habanero peppers, chicken and cheese. But you can put anything on your pizza. I've once added something to my pizza and it was delicious. To prepare the chicken, I salted it the night before. Salting overnight enables the salt to penetrate the chicken properly and allows for a more flavorful chicken. And now I'm just adding curry powder, garlic powder and chicken seasoning, and then I just rub it in and allow it to sit for under 15 minutes before frying. So this chicken fries fast, and after frying you just chop it up. You can chop it to any size you want to see on your pizza. It's time to grate the cheese. I'm using mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella cheese is what gives pizza that gooey, stretchy texture in traditional pizza that we know. But you can use any other cheese, or if you don't like cheese, keep it all together. Now, if you do not have a pizza pan, it is fine. You can use your baking tray, but you have to prepare the surface that you are using to bake the pizza to prevent it from sticking. So I just oiled my pan and then I sprinkle it with flour. I'm using semolina flour, but you can use all-purpose flour. My pizza dough is finally ready. So I just press the dough to get all the air out and I transfer it to my pan. I use my fingers to stretch out the dough. Now for this part you can use a rolling pin, but this pizza dough is very sticky, so to avoid frustration I would advise you to use your finger. So guys, at this stage you have to turn on your oven to preheat it. Set it to the hottest setting. Now our pizza dough is all stretched out. It's time to add your sauce. So you want to add your sauce liberally but not too much so that it won't soak into the dough. Guys, our glorified bread is almost ready. I'm very sure all the food purists out there are like filled with righteous rage at my statement, but I love bread. Our pizza is like the ultimate bread. It's all it's meat and cheese and you know everything. It's just awesome. I'm just adding my meat to the pizza. I have only one roll. Add your meat the way you want to see it. If you want to see it on every slice of your pizza, spread it liberally, but if you want to see it on only one side, well, it's your pizza. So I'm just using cheese to cover my meat. You know, I wanted the cheese to just spread and melt on top of the meat. I like my pizza like that. Before you put your pizza in the oven, you just brush the edges with olive oil so that it can form that crunchy brown golden crust. So this pizza bakes for about 10 minutes in the oven and our pizza is ready. It looks so yummy. So you just take your pizza cutter and you cut the pizza into how many slices you want. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell to be notified whenever I post. If you make this recipe, let me know how it came out in the comment section down below. Bye.